Hello and welcome to Mason Cable News Show. I hope everyone has had a great weekend. My name is Jeff Carberry.
And I'm Ximena Espinoza.
Last Thursday, the Fall Farmers Market was held at the JC East Plaza. The Farmers Market included fall-themed giveaways, local vendors, and free pumpkins. This is part of the Give Black initiative, which focuses on supporting Black, African heritage, and Caribbean organizations at Mason. Our own Shreyas was on the scene to show us how it went.
So the Give Black initiative, which was tied into the Fall Farmers Market, is essentially, the purpose of it is to partner with other student organizations on campus that cater to Black, African heritage, and Caribbean communities.
I would say that my favorite thing about the farmers market was definitely being able to learn about so many businesses that are very near in the area. I was able to buy a few candles and get some good funnel cakes, so I definitely had a great time.
This farmers market couldn't have been done without the work of people like Shrilu and Pierce, the two people who took point on this from this organization in terms of setting up this operation. They're the ones who coordinated with all of the vendors. They're the ones who coordinated with all of the RSOs. And essentially, they're the ones that made sure that the students who came to the farmers market were going to have a good time.
From October through February, we're having a slew of different events that the other student organizations are going to be putting on, and we're going to be promoting them. And then come the end of February, we're going to have our Give Black Summit, which is going to be a whole lineup of speakers talking about their experience within their identity, as well as how they've given back to their communities, as well as tying it back into the whole mission itself. At the end, we want to emphasize that while we took the time out to highlight these communities during these times, this is really something that everybody should take back to not only their own communities, but the world at large. Giving back is super important, and we want to make sure that everybody feels the emphasis on that.
Put on your astronaut helmet, Patriots. For October 22nd, GMU will be hosting the annual Mason Space Day. This event is welcome to all Mason students, faculty, and staff who wish to learn more about the exploration of outer space and the secrets it holds. Mason Space Day will feature multiple event speakers ranging from former members of NASA to faculty members. The highlight speaker is former NASA administrator and one of the first African-American astronauts, Charles Bolden. The event will be held in the Center of the Arts at Fairfax campus between 3 to 9:30 p.m.
This month is Filipino American History Month. Join GMU's Filipino Cultural Association in celebrating with a variety of events, including taho making on October 18th, a mascara making workshop on October 19th, and Barrio Festival on October 20th.
GMU's Center for Wellbeing is hosting a BIPOC Wellbeing Month with many different events going down this week. Tomorrow from 3 to 4:30 p.m., you can join Donovan Taylor Hall, an alumnus of GMU and Forbes 40 Under 40 recipient, at the JC Cinema speaking about how to have positive relationships with ourselves. And on Friday, you can also head to the JC Cinema for the screening of the film The Art of Incarceration from 7 to 9 p.m. Register on Mason 360.
Do you or someone you know on campus have a food allergy? If so, then you're in luck, as GMU is partnered with the mobile app Spoken. Spoken is a mobile app that provides information on food allergies and celiac disease. GMU's partnership with Spoken means that GMU is now the first verified college on the app. This means that with the app, students are now able to properly determine if the food that they are eating is safe for them to consume and free of any allergens or food ingredients that are hazardous to them.
Earlier this month, through October 6th to October 8th, over 500 students, 9 sponsors, and 50 volunteers gathered for the annual Patriot Hacks Hackathon. The event saw students work for 36 hours and complete 70 projects aimed to solving problems presented by the event sponsors. After completing their projects, students then presented to a panel of judges where they received feedback and prizes.
Queer Student Leadership is hosting Crafternoon, an online Minecraft build competition that will be held on October 20th between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. The winner of the competition will receive an unofficial QSLC certificate.
This year's Mason Madness was held at Eagle Bank Arena on Friday, where students, staff, and family were introduced to this year's men's and women's basketball teams. Fans were also able to meet new men's basketball coach Tony Skinn, who joined Mason from assistant coach position at the University of Maryland. The Green Machine and other student organizations were also there to perform. We now head to Julian for the weather forecast this week.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the weather. My name is Julian Lee, fresh from WGMU Radio, and I'm here with the forecast, so stick with me here. Today was a mostly cloudy day with a high of 63, and then tonight will fall to a low of 46. Tomorrow, we'll see partly sunny skies and have a high of 69 and a low of 54. But then on Friday, and y'all didn't hear this from me, there will be a chance of rain starting in the afternoon and carrying on through the night. But the high will be 70 and the evening will have a low of 52. You see how it's getting colder? Stick with me here. Saturday will also see a chance of rain, but it will be partly sunny with a high of 62 and a low of 48. It's getting colder, but if you can catch the rain, like when the rain stops and the sun, you could see a rainbow, and that's pretty good. But it won't stop the cold weather because on Sunday, it will be sunny but a breezy day. The high will be 60 and the low will be 41. And you guys don't think it can get any colder? Watch this. Monday will be another sunny day, but this time with a high of 58 before dropping to 38 in the evening. I'm going to be freezing. I'm not leaving my room. Then on Tuesday, it will be the third sunny day in a row, and we'll have a high of 62 and a low of 41. The colder weather is definitely here, guys. So be sure to get your coats, get your hats, get your hot chocolate, get your blankets, get your scarves. It's gonna get chilly. I find fall one of the most fashionable months, but I don't like going outside and showing off my fashion because it's cold. So I'm gonna go invest in scarves and my couch because that's where I'll be sitting. Thank you for coming to the weather. Back to you in the studio, even though technically speaking, I'm in the studio. Bye.
Thank you, Julian. We now head to Shreyas for the sports news this week.
Hello and welcome to the sports segment. The women's soccer team started off the week on the road in Dayton, Ohio, where they took a loss to University of Dayton Flyers 3-0. They then returned home to Fairfax on Sunday, where they not only scored their first 2 goals at home, but defeated George Washington University 2-1 for their first win at home. Molly Starner scored the first goal of the evening, and Milan Pierre-Jerome scored the second game-winning goal in the second half. We want to wish all the players and coaches congratulations for their first home win. Come join them as they take on St. Bonaventure University here at home on Thursday night. The men's soccer team hosted University of Dayton at home on Saturday for a 1-1 draw. Nicholas Prioli scored the equalizer to prevent Mason from losing the match. Louis Maestri and Henry Washman were also credited with assists in the goal. The team then traveled to Radford, Virginia to face Radford University yesterday evening. They put up an astonishing 7 goals to Radford's 0. Louis Maestri and Nicholas Prioli each scored 2 goals at the game, and 3 other Patriots also netted 1 goal each. Their next game will be here at home on Saturday when the Patriots host Virginia Commonwealth University. On Friday evening, the women's volleyball team hosted Loyola University Chicago at the Rack, where they were swept in 3 sets to the Ramblers. However, freshman Carolyn Rodriguez and junior Evelina Gasek both earned 5 kills during the game. On Saturday, the Patriots faced the Ramblers again but lost 1 set to 3. They'll play again this Friday against Davidson College here at home. The men's tennis team spent all week at the ITA Regional at Liberty University in Lynchburg, where Monil Lotlakar and Alvaro Pedraza became the first Patriots to reach the Sweet 16 round at the ITA Regional in nearly a decade. Meanwhile, the women's tennis team hosted the fundraiser UTR tournament here in Fairfax. Both the men's and women's cross-country teams were in New York for the IC4A ECAC championships hosted by Fordham University. There, the men's team placed 8th out of 34 teams, and the women's team placed 19th out of 36 teams. In the IC4A championship, Wesley Bond finished 2nd, being just 5 seconds off 1st, while Kate O'Neill finished strong at 13th place in the ECAC championship. Both the men's and women's swim teams were in Hampton, Virginia, where on Friday, the women's team defeated Duquesne 152-147. Then on Saturday, the men's team defeated Davidson College 214-190, and the women's team lost to the University of Richmond 177-122. The men's golf team traveled to the University of Dayton these past 2 days for the Flyer Invitational. Mason placed 7th overall with Nikita Gubenko and Samir Davidov, each earning top 10 place at 8th and 10th, respectively. The MLB postseason is down to the Final 4. The American League Championship Series is a battle of Texas, with the Texas Rangers and Houston Astros both squaring off for their shot at the World Series. For the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies hope to win back-to-back National League pennants as they face the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are looking for their first National League pennant since 2001. Week 6 in the NFL finally saw the demise of two remaining undefeated teams. On Sunday, the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles both lost, with San Francisco taking a shocking loss to the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles failing to hold off New York Jets despite the Jets missing Aaron Rodgers to an injury which occurred at the beginning of the season. In soccer this week, USA was busy as they played Germany and Ghana this October international break. Christian Pulisic gave the USA the lead against a new-look Germany side coached by former Bayern manager Julian Nagelsmann. But the scoreline ended 1-3 in Germany's favor, with goals from Ilkay Gundogan, Nicholas Füllkrug, and wonderkid Jamal Musiala. The US then played Ghana yesterday in Nashville, dispatching the African side 4-0 with a goal from Pulisic, a brace from Gio Reyna, and a goal from New Star striker Folarin Balogun. And now we go back to Jeff and Ximena.
Thank you, Shreyas. In the studio, we have Patrice Pannell, who serves as Chief of Staff, and she's here to tell you more about her role as Chief of Staff and the new events that Student Government is hosting this month as part of this week's Student Government segment.
Hello, and welcome to the Student Government segment on MCN. My name is Patrice Pannell, and I use she/they pronouns. Currently, I have the privilege to serve as the Chief of Staff for the 44th Student Government. In this role, I play a multifaceted role overseeing the executive platform and its dedicated staff, while also supporting various initiatives on our campus. One of my primary responsibilities involves conducting interviews for a wide spectrum of positions within our student government. These positions range from secretaries to undersecretaries, each of which contributes to the success and effectiveness of our mission to support the student body. In addition to these responsibilities, I'm currently collaborating with my colleagues on a few different initiatives that range between different departments. To name a few, I've helped work on sustainability efforts, green spaces, DEI-related topics, donation drives, and many, many more. The most exciting initiative that I'm taking a part in this year is the Women's History Month Empowerment Panel. This initiative is a result of a collaborative effort between different departments on campus, such as the DEI department, the Center of Wellbeing, and many others. Our primary objective with the Women's History Month Empowerment Panel is to empower not only our students, but our faculty and the various communities on campus. We also envision this event to be a space where individuals can network and grow both personally and professionally. It is also meant to be a celebration of the many achievements of women throughout history, as well as to inspire future generations to reach even greater heights than before. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions, concerns, or initiative ideas. Your feedback and insights are important to our mission of improving student life and well-being. Also, if you ever run into me on campus, be sure to say hello. I would love to connect and have a conversation. Thank you so much for tuning in to MCN this week.
Thank you, Pawnese. So, as the weather is getting cooler around now, is there any fall activities that you enjoy doing?
Well, I've been introduced to pumpkin spice. I know, controversial, crazy. But I've been using that for some of my baking recipes, and it's been good. And also, like, a good movie, like, because it's cold, so you don't want to go outside, so you rather just, stay home, watch a movie, relax with some pumpkin spice drink or, like, any cookies. So, yeah. How about you?
I know this may sound lame, but I do enjoy driving through. I know Virginia has great ability to see this, is the fall when the leaves change and being able to see the leaves change, and definitely the cooler weather.
Absolutely.
It's not cold yet. It's not freezing cold yet. So I'll enjoy the time while we have it, while it's also not sweating having to walk to class.
So like just right.
Thank you for tuning in, Patriots. You can keep up to date with news on and off campus if you follow us on Instagram and MCN, on TV, Twitter, and Facebook at Mason Cable Network, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Jeff Carberry.
And I'm Ximena Espinoza. Have a great rest of your week, Patriots.